And welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So I thought I would come on today and do a quick video on astrology when it comes to recognizing astrology and tarot, how you can use astrology when you're watching tarot in order to better get the message, okay? Now, one of the comments that I often get on the channel is, if my person and I are the same sign, how am I supposed to watch readings, okay? And this is why it's really important that I tell you to watch and know astrology, because what that's going to do for you is it's going to allow you to better comprehend the messages, okay? A lot of the times people give up on tarot because they don't understand, and understand the concept, okay? So one of the things that we're going to be doing is I'm going to start doing more astrology on the channel so that you can incorporate what you learn on this channel into the readings. You can do this for my readings, and you can also do this for other tarot readers as well, okay? Leaving the comments open below. So I want to hear feedback. I want to hear what you want to learn, okay? So what do you want to learn? We're going to start doing that. We're going to start doing videos like this. This way, you know, okay, you're now aware of how to incorporate, okay? So the question is, okay, from one of our viewers is, how do I look at tarot readings if my person and I are the same sign, okay? So what happens with that is we all have a rising sign, okay? I'm going to talk about the rising sign. The rising sign is where the sun was on the eastern horizon of your birth, okay? And that's why timing of your birth is crucial. So one of the things that you're going to want to ask when you're dating someone, you're going to ask them, when were you born? And what they're going to say to you is, oh, I have to talk to my mom. I have to ask my mom. And they're going to say the time that they were born. Now, if you cannot find the time of the birth of your person, you can use a designated time, which is 12 p.m., okay? And you can use any time zone as long as it's 12 p.m., okay? 12 p.m. is what you're going to want to use to identify the person's rising sign. But ideally, you want to find out what your rising sign is and what your person's rising sign is. Because if you and your person have the same sun sign, which means the day that you were born or the month that you were born, you and this person share the same month. It means that your rising sign is not going to be the same. Most likely, your rising sign is not going to be the same. Now, if you are trying to find the rising sign, you can go to any website online. You can type in free astrology chart, put your information in, and you will get your rising ascendant. It will say ascendant, and it will tell you what your sign is. I highly recommend going online, getting the information, okay? You can find the information online. Just type in online, okay? Free astrology chart, and find out the rising signs. Once you know the rising sign, then you're gonna follow your rising sign. So let's say you're a rising Aquarius and your person's a rising Taurus. Then you're gonna look at Aquarius for yourself and you're gonna look at Taurus for your person, and then you can intertwine them and really get a better understanding, and understanding of what is happening between you and your person. This is critical. Now, if you and your person are the same rising sign, ascendant, that means you look at the moon sign. The likelihood of you and your person having the same moon sign is probably not going to be the case. So you're going to look for the moon sign and go based on the moon sign. If you have a moon in Sagittarius and your person has a moon in Pisces, then you're going to want to look at Sagittarius for yourself and you're going to want to look at Pisces for your person, okay? So this is a quick update on what I wanted to tell you about how to look at your signs, your rising signs, etc. And what we're going to start doing is I'm going to come online. I'm going to show you how to incorporate certain things into watching tarot, learning about tarot, understanding and understanding tarot as well. I will leave a link below in the description box for you. And that link is going to take you to one of the special sites that I've been using I've been using it for over 10 years now. And what this site does is it helps you to better understand and understand who you are, okay? So it's really critical that when we're watching tarot readings, Not everybody is qualified to do tarot, okay? I know there's been a lot of people like that I've been seeing on TikTok, I've been seeing on YouTube, a lot of tarot readers are wanting to be tarot readers, but there's training involved, okay? There's training and there's things that you need to learn before you start doing tarot. And these are things that I want to talk about on the channel because I think they're really important and really, really critical. So, you know, if you're somebody who's new to tarot or you're someone who's kind of skeptical about tarot, just keep in mind that not every tarot reader is going to jive with you. Not every person's going to jive with you. There are going to be people that are negative online. There are going to be people who say things that are jealous and that are angry and that are upset. But you need to recognize what your energy is and what other people's energies are. And one of the common things that I see online right now, especially as we're shifting into 2023, into the age of Aquarius, I see a lot of people being negative, getting down, fear-mongering. There's nothing to be afraid of, okay? The first thing I want to tell you right now, there's nothing to be afraid of. If there's something in your life that you need to go through, you need to go through that. It doesn't mean that you need to be angry, upset, mad, jealous. You got to overcome your differences and your challenges and tests. And the reason why tarot is available online for people and why it's blown up so much over the last few years is because people are looking for answers. And we're moving into the age of Aquarius. It's not the same as Capricorn energy. It's not. And if you have questions about this and you want me to talk about it more, I'm going to do it on this channel. Okay. I will try to do it on my second channel, but because it's so critical right now and there's so many questions, I feel like I need to do that here, okay? If you don't like me doing these videos, then unfortunately you shouldn't be subscribed to the channel. I'm not afraid to lose subscribers. I think the people that are meant to be here are gonna be here. I don't have to force people to be here. I don't have to do things, I don't have to do crazy things to get subscribers and people to come. People are just naturally drawn to me because of my knowledge. They're naturally drawn to me because of the things that I'm providing on this channel. So one of the things that I have, especially if you're a tarot reader, don't be afraid to lose subscribers. Don't be afraid to cater to one set or group of people. You need to do what makes you feel good. And this is what I'm going to be advocating on the channel. Do what makes you feel happy. If you're involved or dealing with certain people and they don't make you happy or they're not serving you the way that they need to serve you, then remove them from your life. Okay. That's what I've been doing for the past few weeks, few days, and I feel great. Okay. So moving into this age of Aquarius, it's a big change for many people. We need to start learning knowledge, okay? Aquarius is the sign of knowledge. Aquarius is the sign of ingenuity. It's the sign of geniuses, okay? So one of the things that I really would love to see in society is instead of fear-mongering and constantly being in this place of being in this negative mind frame, thinking the world's going to come to an end, there's going to be a big crash. Listen, if whatever needs to happen, period. How are you going to approach this situation? How are you going to approach this challenge that you're facing? Are you going to move towards it in fear? Are you going to move towards it in anger? Or are you going to move towards it in a place where you can create something from your mind? And that's what Aquarius is about. It's about you being motivated, okay, to create something, to invent, okay? So you need to ask yourself, how can I invent something in this situation? How can I use my knowledge, my skill, my arts, my experiences in this situation? One of the things that I did when I started tarot, I went through a really bad relationship, okay? And one day I may get into it and go a little bit deeper. And I turned to tarot, and tarot really helped me to really understand, and overstand who I was dealing with. And I didn't know about karmics. I didn't know about twin flames. I didn't know about soulmates. Okay. Certain people come into your life to teach you things. And if we're just living in this fantasy of believing that, I'm just going to meet somebody and everything's going to be perfect, life is not like that. Life is not perfect. There are going to be times and experiences where, we don't want to get involved. We don't want to be involved in challenges. But guess what? That's what makes us grow, and that's what makes us better. So there's a lot of relationships that are going to come into our lives, okay? It doesn't mean they have to be romantic ones, but they're going to come into your life and they're going to test you. And when they test you, you got to be the bigger person. You need to make sure that you are prepared to become inventive, okay, during this time, because everybody between now and the end of the year, what's going to happen, okay, this is a bit of a prediction for you. A lot of people are going to be confused and they're not going to know what's going to happen. And there's going to be a lot of fear mongering because people make a lot of money on fear mongering, okay, putting certain music on TikTok, saying certain things and getting you into this. And it's annoying. Actually, I don't even watch TikTok anymore. I avoid watching it because there's so much fear mongering and I'm not about that. I don't fear monger. I like to talk about how to find solutions to situations so that we can all be happy. When I see two people angry and upset at one another, I want to find a way to bring them back together. Tarot is not about breaking people up. If you watch tarot and you feel that a tarot reader is trying to break up you and your person, then you shouldn't watch tarot, okay? But what tarot actually is, okay, I'm going to explain to you what tarot is. Tarot is to show you the issues within your relationship that you need to confront in advance, okay? So either way, I can tell you, look, there is construction over there. There's construction over there. You should go down this way because it's going to be easier for you. It's going to be easier for you to overcome these two detours. And you could choose. You could say, you know what? I'm not going to watch tarot. I'm going to go where the construction site is and I'm going to sit there and wait an hour in my car and I'm going to waste an hour of my time, or I'm going to watch and get information and insight so that I can avoid the issue, okay? So this is about you overcoming. So you need to make sure that when you're watching tarot, you have a purpose behind why you're watching it. Some of you watch it and you're like, oh, this is entertaining. It's fun. Ooh, I'm going to watch it. And you watch it and you get nothing from it. It's because you have no purpose in terms of what you're doing, okay? So it's the same thing as manifesting, okay? If we're manifesting something in our life, there needs to be a purpose behind it. Another thing I want to mention to you, if you come on here and you say negative things towards me or my subscribers, you're creating negative karma for yourself, okay? So you need to be very careful how you deal with me. You need to be very careful how you approach and how you handle things, okay, on the channel. This is for everybody. And one of the things that I've decided to do, we're going to see how it goes. I'm going to turn the comments on and we're going to see who's commenting and what they're saying. And I'm not going to be surprised if there is somebody saying something negative. But listen, if that's you and you're saying something negative, you're only manifesting and creating that towards yourself, okay? Is that something that you would say to your mom or your dad or something you would say to yourself? And if the answer is no, then you really need to watch what you say and how you say things to people. If you're a tarot reader and you're someone who wants to learn more, you're always welcome to come to this channel. I am going to be doing more videos and I'm going to be providing more information on that, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. These videos are going to be a little mini short. So if you are someone who is inquiring about how to look at tarot readings, if you have the same sign, okay, as your person, look at the ascendant. And if you have the same ascendant as your person, look at the moon. I'm also going to leave the comments below open. So if you have a question, come up with questions in regards to tarot and astrology. I will look at the comments and I will find one comment out of all the comments to be able to talk more about how to use astrology and tarot in conjunction to enhance your readings, to enhance and better understand the concept of what the message is, okay? Because there's always a message, there's always something to learn. If you're somebody who's coming on tarot channels and saying, oh, I'm perfect, I don't have anything to learn, then you don't need to be there, okay? We're only looking for people who want to improve themselves and become the best versions of themselves. Why? Because when we move into the shift in 2023, where we're officially moving into the age of Aquarius, when Pluto, because Pluto is the slowest moving planet and it's a generational planet. So every single generation has a sign, okay? And we can even talk about that as well too. I can talk about the different generations and all of that as well too. But in reality, you are going to be moving, Pluto is going to be moving into Aquarius. And what Aquarius is all about is individuality, ingenious ideas, coming up with your own individual ideas, not following the herd, not following the clan, not feeling like you need to rise on the top of the corporate ladder. No, this is about you doing something individual and contributing to society. Every single person has something to offer. And it is your job as an individual watching this channel to gather knowledge, apply it to your life, and become the best version of yourself. That's all this channel is all about. It's not about breaking people up, being negative, feeding your ego. No, this is about you overcoming and conquering your challenges. And this is a place to start, okay? Questions and comments below. I'm going to be checking the questions. I'm going to be posting more regularly on these topics. So make sure you come up with your questions, and I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to also be posting on the other channel, but because I don't have time to be hopping, I'm going to be doing it here, okay? So thank you for your understanding. I'm going to be checking the comments below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.